All right, guys, it's Dave Duford here. I think you can hear me. I am live on Facebook Monday morning. It is 9/26/2016. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day today. I figured I'd change it up a little bit as I normally have a... Oh, man. Let's get back on here. Wrong one. Okay, that's what it was. No. All right, I think I'm back now, so close the wrong box here. Hope you guys are doing fine today. It's Dave Duford yet again, Final Expense Agent Mentor. Hope you all are doing just fine. Typically what I do on Mondays is announce a new video live or just display it out to my subscriber base, but I wanted to change things up because today is a very special day. In fact, it is the first debate between potential presidents, Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton. And this isn't going to be a political video, but it will be a discussion about how politics may or may not affect the final expense business. That'll be a pretty interesting topic to actually discuss, because the truth is that final expense is an inherently interesting business. If you've never sold final expense before, what you find out is that final expense is primarily sold to people who are on a fixed income. They're not out there, getting out there and trying to work on a daily basis, making a living. The people who buy final expense typically are people who are disabled or retired, that kind of thing. And so they live off of a fixed income. Now, it's my persuasion that a person who is in the final expense business, selling final expense, does not have to worry nearly as much as to who gets into the office as our new president next year. And here's why I think that. I think that forever and a day, as it always has been and probably will be for a long time, that any sort of these pension plan politics, as well as disability, are all the third rails of politics. Whatever you think about the political system and whatever you think about Social Security or disability, unfunded as they may be, that's to be debated. The fact is most professional politicians aren't going to go there. They're not going to tell you one way or the other that they're going to eliminate the thing that so many people will go out and vote against if they did. I don't think the series or the climate of politics have gotten to that point to where they would seriously consider cutting something as large or significant as Social Security, even though, of course, people play to those fears when it comes to politics to garner votes. So the point in me mentioning this is that final expense, because of the nature of the people we talk to, you're just not going to see a lot of people who are going to be affected by any sort of presidential change. If they are, there's going to be a lot worse scenarios on hand than what you see presently. And the final expense business, amongst many others, probably wouldn't be here. So I'm kind of rambling here, but the point I'm trying to demonstrate is I do not see final expense being anywhere nearly as affected as other businesses if one presidential candidate gets in versus the other. We saw the same trend occur when back in 2008, when the economy continued to collapse. Final expense, for the most part, continued to grow. It was not nearly as affected by the calamities of the Great Recession. And that's a good thing for us in the final expense business. When we sell to people who will predictably get a check no matter what happens in the economic climate, that means we've got a job and we don't have to worry if, like, let's say we're mortgage protection agents, like they got hit back in 2007, 2008, when the mortgages just dried up and very few people were interested in buying insurance. Whereas people in their 60s and 70s that we sell to every day know they're going to die, they're interested in covering, and they will cough up 30, 40, 50 bucks to make it happen. So I wanted to cut this video because the debate is tonight. It's a big deal. Definitely watch it if you're free. It's going to be a good one, I'm sure. And do not be disturbed, at least in the sense as a final expense agent, because I seriously doubt we're going to see any sort of huge calamities, problems, or anything happen to our business. It will be here because the baby boomers fundamentally will continue to grow older, will continue to age into the range of being concerned about dying, and thus we will always have prospects to see for at least 20, 30, 40 years, because people will still get older and there will still be poor people to sell final expense to. So my name is David Duford. Hope you liked what you saw. If you're interested to learn more about my mentorship program, my website is feagentmentor.com. You're welcome to browse it at your leisure. I also sell avatar final expense leads, final expense appointment setting, and got a book too if you'd like to buy called The Official Guide to Selling Final Expense Insurance, #1 ranked on Amazon, in fact. And until next week, we will see you then. You guys have a safe and productive and enjoyable rest of your week. Have a good one.